You collect interests the way other people collect photos. A bit of music, a little coding, late night reading about philosophy, dabbling in woodworking. You keep starting things, and you keep feeling guilty. You tell yourself you should pick one path, and yet something in you resists. Why does your attention leap from one thing to the next? Why does committing to a single path feel like a cage? What if the thing you call a flaw is actually your secret advantage? By the end, you'll see why your brain is wired for this and how to use it without burning out. You know this pattern intimately. A new idea lights up your morning. You buy a course, read 3 chapters, make a plan. 2 weeks later, the plan sits in your notes, half begun. At family dinner, you start talking about one project, then pivot to another. At work, you switch tasks, not from laziness, but because curiosity pulls. Small signs? Multiple unfinished projects on your desktop, a bookshelf that looks like curated chaos. You describe yourself as undecided or distracted. Friends call you flaky. You apologize for changing your plans again. It seeps into your identity. Answering "what do you do" feels impossible. You feel like many people stitched together, never quite whole. Psychologists call this high openness to experience combined with exploration bias. It's adaptive, designed for novelty and learning. But in a world that prizes one-track mastery, it can feel like a flaw. What if your scatterbrain wiring is actually your secret weapon? Reframe. You are not broken. Your brain is doing exactly what it evolved to do: explore. Imagine a river splitting into channels. Most people dig one wide channel, one career, one skill. You are a braided river, multiple streams, diverging and converging, adapting to the landscape. That braided pattern is perfectly suited for the modern world. 2 or more deep skills connected by bridges of curiosity. This is the M-shaped mind, flexible, multi-skilled, capable of combining ideas in ways that specialists often can't. But the challenge remains. Your brain thrives on exploration, yet it also craves structure. Without it, curiosity becomes chaotic. Reframe. What if your brain is wired to thrive in chaos, and you've been fighting it all along? Psychological mechanism. Start with dopamine, your brain's searchlight. Novelty, discovery, and small wins trigger dopamine spikes. Dopamine motivates exploration, so when something new shines, your attention shifts automatically. Next, the brain weighs trying new things versus sticking with what works. Picture a room full of slot machines. Do you keep pulling the same lever or try a new one? Your brain runs a similar calculation. High exploration minds naturally favor new levers. Working memory is like a backpack with limited space. Holding too many projects at once overloads it. Decision fatigue sets in. Finishing anything feels heavy. Identity is a mental shortcut. Schemas help your brain predict how to act. If your schema is singular, teacher or engineer, decisions are simpler. If your schema is plural, coder, musician, writer, experimenter, every choice becomes a mini identity test. No wonder finishing feels fraught. Mental model. Picture an M-shaped mountain range. 2 peaks are skill wells. The valley is curiosity, the bridge connecting them. Both peaks and bridge are necessary for balance. Practical framework. 4 steps. Step 1. Externalize your interests. What to do? Write your top 6 interests and draw lines where skills overlap. Why it works. Offloading ideas reduces working memory strain, freeing mental energy for exploration. Example: music, coding, UX. Draw a line. Sound design for apps. That small bridge reveals a project you hadn't seen before. Step 2. Timebox your peaks. What to do? Dedicate 2 to 3 month windows to one interest. Use weekly deep focus blocks. Why it works. Neuroscience shows focused repetition strengthens neural pathways faster than scattered effort. Example, 8 weeks of audio production at 3 evenings a week gives you real skill and a finished project, a peak on your M. Step 3. Build deliberate bridges. What to do? Create small projects that connect two interests. Keep them short and concrete. Why it works. Overlapping skills reduce mental friction and accelerate learning. Example, produce a 5-minute podcast about a coding project. Storytelling, audio, and tech all intersect. Step 4. Anchor identity with micro-roles. What to do? Pick 1 or 2 simple public roles and reinforce them with small rituals. Why it works. Social identity cues stabilize self-concept and reduce identity fatigue. Example, email signature, Alex, audio essayist, or post a small project monthly. Your brain learns a stable story amidst exploration. Integration, the M-shaped map. Visualize the mountain again. 2 or more skill peaks. Bridges in the valley, experiments and connectors. Anchors along the peaks. Micro-roles and rituals. This honors your curiosity while giving the brain enough structure to avoid overwhelm. You're not forcing yourself into one channel, you're shaping your mind to match your natural wiring. Curiosity beat. What changes if you stop apologizing for your curiosity? Quiet, reflective close. There is quiet power in being braided. The world will insist you pick one path. But curiosity is a craft, not a curse. Start small. Draw the map. Build one bridge. Claim one micro-role. Over time, these small acts form neural architecture. Your brain learns pathways that let curiosity and skill coexist. You don't have to shrink to fit a ladder. You can build the ladder that fits your reach. One last thing. Tonight, sketch one bridge between your interests. See what connections emerge over the next week. It's tiny, but it's powerful. You are built for more than one thing, and that might be the quietest advantage of all.